If you're thinking about moving to Houston or you want to find a new place to live, then this video is for you. Today, we are going to be digging into Midtown Houston. My name is Katie Day, and our team helps people move into and around the greater Houston area. First things first, I want to show you where Midtown is on the map. So Midtown Houston is considered to be a community just west of downtown, and it's technically a 1.24 square mile area. It's bounded by Gulf Freeway, which is 45 and 59, and then comes up with the Texas Spur here, 527 up, and that kind of creates a little squarish triangle area just west of downtown. So now let's dig into some history. Midtown Houston flourished as the second residential neighborhood here in Houston, developed with single-family Victorian homes on small lots. The homes were pretty large. They were normally 4,000 to 6,000 square feet in size, and they are occupied by families of the original founders of the Humble Oil and Refinery Company. The area flourished through the mid-1940s and began to decline in the 1980s and 1990s as a result of the sudden decline in oil production. The makeup of the neighborhood after 1990 was comprised of vacant land, abandoned buildings, maybe a few single-family residences, and a couple prosperous businesses. At the time, the Midtown Redevelopment Authority was formed to redevelop the area. Since then, the area has seen so much redevelopment, construction of townhomes, apartment communities, businesses, retail, restaurants, and it's built into what it is today. If you talk to people that grew up in Houston, they're probably going to say that this was not an area that they came to when they were growing up. Midtown is now considered to be a model of urban living with a focus on sustainability and walkability. The area has over 140 restaurants, bars, and coffee shops all within walking distance, allowing people the option to walk to an average of 8 restaurants, bars, and coffee shops within less than 5 minutes. The area also has a metro rail stop and obviously is close to downtown and all the major highways. As far as architecture today, most homes are going to be more modern and are 2, 3, and 4-story townhome style homes, but there are also still some Victorian style homes throughout the area. You're also going to find a lot of apartments in Midtown as well. There are 28 apartment and condo buildings here in Midtown. So I want to dig into why people enjoy living in Midtown. Number one, it's walkable. You may be able to get away without having a car. When I moved to Houston, I actually lived in Midtown, and I didn't leave Midtown proper for the first 4 months I lived here. Once you're home, you're able to go get groceries, go out to eat, and go out to bars and restaurants within a very short walk or small radius around where you live. Number two, it's close to downtown. It's really hot, so I wouldn't recommend it, but many people live in Midtown and walk the few blocks to get to downtown for work. You can also go down there pretty quickly for going out to bars, concerts, and other things downtown. Number three is the food. The food in Midtown is awesome. There are a ton of different restaurants. There are always happy hour specials going on in Midtown, so you can always find something to do, and pretty cheap as well. One place that is underrated is the Specs in Midtown off of Smith Street. Well, obviously it's a liquor store, and so most people go there to buy their liquor and beer and things like that. The store in Midtown is the largest location in Texas, and it's the headquarters for Specs. What's great about it though is they've got a deli where they make awesome sandwiches, and then they have specialty foods for purchase as well. Number four is transportation. As I've said before, it's super walkable, so it's easy if you don't have a car. You also have the metro rail station off of McGowan that can take you to the medical center and down to NRG, and then it's easy to get around. All right, so now that we've talked about the good things, let's dig into some of the things that people don't like. And number one, it's noisy. Since there are so many bars and restaurants, the area gets noisy. I moved out of Midtown when I was tired of hearing people at the bars on Thursday night and Friday night and Saturday night and sometimes Sunday fun day. So if you're not worried about this, then you'll be fine. But if you are, then maybe you want to live a few blocks away from where the bars are, and you should be okay. Number two is it's crowded. There is a higher density of apartments. I said there's 28 of them, right? And then the draw of bars and restaurants makes street parking a little bit tough. If you're moving here, you want to check out what guest parking looks like for your community, if it's like a townhome community or an apartment, or just in the area what that may look like. Number three is a lack of green space. Since there are more townhome style homes and apartments, there aren't a ton of places with yards. Baldwin Park and Midtown Park are both here in Midtown, but they're smaller compared to Buffalo Bayou or Herman Park. Both of those aren't in Midtown proper, but they're close by. Number four, it's not really family friendly. There's definitely pockets of Midtown that could be considered to be a little bit more family friendly, but the general demographic is usually going to be younger professionals and maybe those that have recently graduated college. So if you are settling into Houston with kids, Midtown may not be the best fit for you, but if you are recently graduating from college and looking for a great place to live, Midtown may be it. If you've got questions about living in Midtown, please don't hesitate to reach out. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll talk to you soon.